welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you today with some products from Believe Beauty. Now, Believe Beauty is a brand that you can find in Dollar General. Nothing in this line is over $5. And when I first saw it, I was excited, but I didn't purchase anything the first time I saw it. I was like, let me do some little research, who comes out with it, who likes it, who loves it, who's faking it, who's not. I got several products here that I've been buying over time. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started with these products. I'll try to give a brief description one by one as I go along. So this may be a pretty thorough video. So if you want to grab you something to drink, a protein drink, a little light snack or something, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. So the first product I got is an eyebrow pencil. I did not use it in this video. Is this the eyebrow pencil? Yes. Because I was in the midst of filming something else and it just did not work out. But this pencil is in the color dark brown, and that is what it looks like. It's a pencil that you sharpen, but it has the plastic around it. But it does go on very creamy. It does not have a way to sharpen the tip, so you kind of have to be careful, and it will make, I don't know if you can see that really well, but you can make hair-like strokes with it. So I will be using that in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. The next thing is, I did not see an eye primer. Yeah, I did not. I'm looking through my basket. I did not see an eye primer. So what I'm going to use is what I've been using lately is the Makeup Revolution Prime and Lock Eye Primer. And I'm just going to put that on my lids. If you guys hear some light snoring in the background, Lily is taking a nap. I'm in my bedroom, and she's taking a nap before we head over to visit with family for this Independence Day festivities. Okay, now that my primer is on, I did pick up two palettes from Believe Beauty. This one is Nearly Nude, and then this one is Into the Blue. I think I swatched this one just to see, but that's what Nearly Nude looks like. It's got a bunch of nude colors. And then, hoping this doesn't fall. There we go. And then this is what, if I can get it open, In the Blue looks like. These shades look vibrant. I'm just going to swatch a couple of these blue shades because I want to use the Nearly Nude palette. There we go. And that's what those look like. Those look pretty pigmented so far. And that's just a swatch with no primer on my hands. But I'm going to use the Nearly Nude palette. It's staying on my hand. There we go. So I am just going to take this brush that I got from Alamar Cosmetics. I got it in a BoxyCharm. And I'm going to take this brown color. I don't think they're fully matte colors. I think they're like silky mattes. And I'm just going to, okay. Just gonna lay that down by the riverside. All right. And just buff that into the crease. This is pretty pigmented so far. Okay. See you, Dollar General. Let me find out y'all doing some stuff. Now I'm just going to take a brush with no product on it, and this is my Delium Tools 785 brush, and I'm just going to buff out those edges. going to take another brush from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm going to go into this, like, I'm going in that shade right there, a little deep red, and put it towards the, I just did that. I am going to go into this bronzy shade right here, and I'm going to put that towards that deep maroon color. Okay, that's pretty. I don't need to wet it. I'm sure if I did, it'll be a little bit more vibrant, but going on, I don't need to wet it. There's minimal fallout with this shadow. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looks pretty decent. You know what? Just because I am curious as to what it looks, excuse me, just because I am curious to see what it looks like wet, I did pick up the Believe Beauty Perfecting Makeup Setting Spray. Never took the seal off that. And I'm just going to dip into that shadow just a little bit. And I'm going to spray my brush. It's a little fine mist. Okay. And I'm just going to take my magnifying mirror so I know I can be more precise with it. And yeah, see, it didn't make a big difference at all. It did not make a difference at all. So just okay. So now I'm going to go into this golden shade right here with the other side of that flat brush, and I'm just going to dip that in there like so. My mirror just moved. Be still. And I'm going to put that, wait, let me get another flat brush because that ain't working. Looks like I just, but I'm going to dip that in there. There we go. Into that color. It looks a little bit brighter. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit brighter. Like I said, not a whole lot. It looks more brighter than this one in the pan, but I don't know. So what I'm gonna do now, just to kind of brighten this up a little bit, I'm just gonna take this shade right here on my finger. It is crumbly a little bit, but it'll be okay. And I'm gonna tap this in the center of my lid. Or all over, whatever works. That is coming out quite nice, if I do say so myself. Okay. Pretty. Now that's pretty. That's becoming, yeah, that's becoming more beautiful. I like that. And I'm just gonna take that and just blend the edges a little bit. And this is the same Alamar Cosmetic brush with no product on it. Ooh. Okay. See you, girl. So now all I'm going to do at this point is I am going to clean up right along in here with a makeup remover wipe. Very lightly. There we go. And see, look, minimal fallout. Just a little bit, which I expect fallout from any shadow. If you don't expect fallout, something's wrong with you. I expect it. So, it is what it is. I'm just going back and tapping the edge right there. But that turned out to be a really pretty copper color. Wow. It's pretty good. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the other eye. And I am going to be right back. All right, you guys. I am back. I've done both of my eyes. And I think they came out pretty good. Very coppery. The eyeshadow seems to be holding up really good. When I cleaned this eye again, there was minimal fallout. I did pick up 2 foundations of the Believe Beauty, and I think this is third to the last, next to the last, and then there's the last one. So I picked up these 2, and I picked up the colors Sand and Hazelnut. And I picked up the Believe Beauty foundation brush just to test it out and see. I'm gonna take it out of the package. Now, I'm an avid brush user. I use sponges every once in a while. So I'm excited about seeing what this brush, they got it stuck to the paper. They got the glue on the ferrule. See, look. There's glue on the ferrule. We wanted to make sure it was secure. Okay, no problem. And they also made it to where you couldn't just slide it out of the pack and leave the security seal. Ah, smart. But I did get 2 of the foundations, and I got 2 because I did not know which one would match. I didn't know if the sand was gonna match me or the hazelnut was gonna match me. So what we're gonna do right now is we are going to test these bad babies on my face. First, let me prime my face. I did not, they were out of the primer. So what I'm gonna use is my e.l.f. matte pore control primer. I actually like this primer, you guys. I know this is not about e.l.f., but if you're looking for an inexpensive primer that will do its job, this is it. I think that was $6. It smells like tea tree oil, but that smell will go away rather quickly, so it doesn't bother me at all. And I'm telling you, it's drying up so good right now. It feels lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy. Again, this is not about e.l.f., but I wanted to come tell y'all about it. So I'm going to swatch the shade Sand. And that's what sand looks like on my hand. And then I'm going to swatch the shade Hazelnut. Sand, Hazelnut. So I'm going to take this brush from Flower Beauty and take one side and swatch Sand. Shut the front door. Do you mean to tell me this may be my shade? Let's get it over here. Oh, what? Now let's swatch Hazelnut. Yeah, Hazelnut's a little dark, but what I can do is I can take Hazelnut, so I won't waste any product. Cover up my dark circles. My neighbors are shooting off fireworks. It is the 4th of, it is July 4th here. So yeah. I'm just gonna take this itty bitty. They did have a sponge, but the one I did see, it was open, and I was not going to take that risk. Just I wasn't gonna do it. So I'm just going to use sand on my hand. And I'm going to take the Believe Beauty buffing brush, apply it to my face. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take, and this is purely first impressions. I have not used this yet. I don't know what it's gonna come out looking like. Take a dab of that hazelnut. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Yes, perfect shade. Okay, this is what the foundation looks like. It's a medium coverage foundation. Even though I did take the hazelnut shade and tried to cover up my dark spots, I didn't set it, so you know, I'm doing is stippling now. I'm not rubbing or buffing to move the foundation around, getting in the creases of my nose. But mixing the two made a very good match for my skin tone. When I just had the sand shade, it kind of, especially when I got to my forehead and right here, it made it look really, really ghostly. So the brush is an okay brush. It's not that bad. And I'm taking it down my neck to blend. It looks good. Ooh, Dollar General. Dollar General. Don't play me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're just gonna put this brush down. This is what the brush looks like. I'm sorry. It just says Believe Beauty on it. It has an angle so you can't sit it straight up. It'll fall right over. So no big deal. But this is what the foundation looks like right now. Concealer from Believe Beauty, and this is in the shade beige. So I don't remember how much these were, but I'm going to look everything up online and give you the prices. And this is what that particular shade looks like. It's a doe foot applicator. So I'm just going to place this where I would normally place my concealer. Under my eye. I know y'all can hear my son in there. He's in there playing Fortnite. Down the bridge of my nose. Taking it out to my forehead. My chin. So now, ooh Lord, I'm just gonna take this small Sephora mini flawless airbrush I got as a Rouge member and blend this out. Up two of their powders. I picked up the translucent and the medium deep powder, and I picked up the translucent, of course, to do my under eye. So I'm going to look at that. And now if I can just find itsy bitsy bien doggone, I'd be okay. But anyway, I'm just going to take this big one that I already have and been using. It's okay. I promise you it's okay. And I'm going to take it. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to blend out my concealer just in case. Because I do have some creases under my eyes. cutie. I believe. Now we're gonna open up the medium deep powder. And that's what that looks like. It looks a little red. I'm kind of scared, y'all. I'm nervous. So I'm just gonna take this Delium Tools 960 brush and I'm just going to swirl it around in there, tap off the excess, and just lightly set my face. Make sure to get up here in the forehead area because, yeah, it is a little red. I wanted to lightly set it to see what it looks like. So now I'm just going to take my Sedona Lace 376 powder brush and I'm just going to swirl that in there. And just, not bad. You can tell that the powder is finely milled. And what I'm going to do, what is it?
It's getting funny.
Yeah, you're funny. Just gonna go back in there and I'm just going to lightly tap. So make sure I powder everything very good. Sides of my nose. I need a haircut. So yeah. Okay. So that Believe powder is making me believe. Right. Like I said, it's medium coverage because I can still see some of my scars, but it's not to the point where it's like, oh my God, it didn't cover crap. So all I'm doing now is just putting the excess powder back in the case, and this is the Believe medium deep powder. She is so silly, y'all. Now the next thing I got is the Get Glowing Highlight and Contour Palette. Now I'm gonna try this out and this is in medium deep. This is the highlight shade, the blush shade, and then this is supposed to be the contour shade. So we're gonna stick with we're gonna try the contour shade first. I'm just gonna take this brush right here and I'm gonna dip it in there, tap off the excess and attempt to contour my face. No. No. Okay. So what I'm going to use for contour is my Tarte Shayla collab, and I'm going to go into these two. Tap off the excess and contour. Okay, now I'm going to take my Sedona Lace E50 brush and I'm going to go into this light peachy shade and I'm going to apply blush. Hopefully this will not be too much. I don't see anything really. I really don't see anything. I'm just being honest with you. I don't even see a light flush, and I don't wear blush that often. I'm starting to see it, but you kind of have to keep dipping in order to see, and I don't want to dip too much, so we're just going to leave it at that. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush, dip it in this gold shade right here and tap off the excess, oh my gosh, and use it as a highlight. Ooh, nearly. Now that the gold shade is there, I can see the blush. Now that I have done the highlight, I can see the blush. I did pick up 2 eyeliners. I picked up the Believe Beauty eyeliners, long lasting eyeliner, in one in Mystique and the other one in Olivia. I'm going to use the brown one, which is Mystique. I'm sorry, you guys, about the lighting. It is awkward. The sun has come out to play. It didn't want to do that earlier and be where I need it to be. So I'm just going to put this in my lower lash line. And this is actually a very creamy eyeliner. Hopefully you guys can see. And that's what that eyeliner looks like. It actually went on pretty good. It's not tugging at all, which I can appreciate because I've had some high-end eyeliners. Now that that's done, I'm gonna take this smudger brush by Jessup Cosmetics. I'm gonna go into that deep plum, maroon, whatever shade that is, and I'm just gonna apply that to my lower lash line and smudge that eyeliner out. Lily. Uh-oh, yeah, my bad. I did pick up the Believe Beauty liquid liner. It is a felt tip liner. And that is what that looks like. It's pretty dark as a swatch on my hand. So what I'm going to attempt to do on camera, I never do this because it's so freaking hard. I'm gonna line my upper lash line and have eyeliner everywhere. It's not as dark as on the eyes as it is in the swatch, but it'll serve its purpose, I guess. And it was easily removable off my hand. So the next thing I got from Believe Beauty is I did get some mascara, and this is the Extended Lash Lengthening Black Mascara. It comes in this packaging. As you can tell, I've never opened it. I'm gonna do that right now. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's just sleek and gold and says Believe. And I'm not gonna wear any lashes today because I wanna see how this mascara works with my eyes. The applicator looks like. So let's see how this, let me look and see what the claim is on this. It says our Extended Lash Lengthening Mascara stays non-clumping, non-flaking throughout the day. Leaves the lashes with a soft, flexible coat. This creamy mascara evenly glides on each lash, providing instant length and flexibility throughout the day. So we will see. So let's apply this mascara. I will say the formula is non-clumping. That claim is to be true. So, but we're gonna see how this holds up throughout the rest of the day. Like I did pick up 2 Believe lip pencils, and these are in the colors So Chic and Intense Rouge. I'm not in the mood for red today. I don't know why, but hey, that's what. Not the puppy. This is what Intense Rose looks like. And then this is So Chic. Did pick up this liquid lipstick and honey blush. Yeah. So I'm going to see what this looks like by itself. And then I'll decide if I want to add a liner. So I'm going to take my mirror. This is just a magnifying mirror so I can see what I'm doing. Because half the time I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, I need a liner. I need a liner. So what I'm going to use the NYX Suede Crayon and Club Hopper. This is my favorite lip liner. So, and take that and line our lips with it. But I did let you see the color before I added a liner. Oh Lord. So now I'm just gonna go back in with Club Hopper and just kind of sharpen up those edges a little bit.
Yummy.
Yummy. That's what that looks like. One more thing before I go, and I know you guys are like, girl, this video is long already. We are tired of you, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. But I cannot let this look be complete without an inner corner highlight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the highlighter shade and put it in the inner corner for a subtle inner corner highlight.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And now I'm just going to use the setting spray. Guys, this is the final look. I think this came out really, really good. Again, I used two of the foundations to get my perfect shade. I thought sand was gonna be it. I kind of knew hazelnut was gonna be a little too dark. But as I started to blend sand out, it looked kind of ghostly. So when I added the hazelnut, perfect. My shirt is not acting right, but anyway. The blush highlighter contour trio I liked, although the contour shade did nothing for me. The blush shade, it comes out more when you put the highlight on, as you saw in the video or in the earlier clips. It really did. It stood out, and I like the way it stood out. The eyeshadow palette, if I can find the one I used the Nearly Nude palette. This is really, really pretty. Although some of the shades were a lot similar, like this shade kind of just blended into this shade that blended into this shade, but once I put this topper on, it came together very, very nicely. So I'm pretty much satisfied with that. The liquid lipstick, it dries down to a matte lipstick. It is not a drying matte. To all of those of you who make liquid lipsticks, I'm gonna need you to call Dollar General and Believe Beauty to see, hey, how did y'all do that? Because yeah, although I ended up having to use a liner because this is a little too light, which is fine. It doesn't matter to me, but I knew taking that risk going in. But yeah, it's not crumbly, it's not flaky. I actually pretty like it. I like it a lot. The powders, I love love these powders. The translucent and the medium deep. I was actually afraid of the medium deep because looking at it, it looked red. It looked red. But it set the foundation and set my makeup extremely well. So I'm really satisfied with the powders. The only thing, if I had, let me say this, the concealer was nice. I didn't think it was going to really work for me because it was a little too wet going on, but once I set it with the translucent powder, no issues, none whatsoever. So it hasn't creased on me or anything. The brush, I'm gonna keep going but I keep seeing stuff that I use that I need to tell you about. The brush is really nice. It blended in the foundation quite well. Like I said, they did have a sponge, but the one sponge that they did have, it looked kind of wonky, so I did not pick it up. But yes, this is the foundation brush that I used. It's very nice. It's not a long handle foundation brush. It is good for travel, so I like it a lot. I like the way it blended out my foundation. Now, the lip liners went on smooth and creamy. So did the eyeliner that I used. I'm looking for it. Anyway, y'all know I used it. The eyeliner and lip liners went on very smooth and very creamy. They're very nice to use. The eyeliner I especially like because it did not tug on my eye. It didn't tug on my eye at all. So I did not use the eyebrow pencil, which I meant to use. Like I said, I was starting another video and it did not work out. So I was like, you know what? I'm not taking my eyebrows off because they're on fleek. I got them on fleek today. I'm not taking it off. So, but I will be using the eyebrow pencil in a future video, which I did demonstrate the creaminess of it and that you could make hairline strokes with it. The only two things the first thing I was disappointed in is the mascara. I'm still not wearing any lashes at the moment, but it did not do what I thought it was going to do. The one claim that it did say it was non-clumpy, and I can testify to that. So if I want a non-clumpy mascara to use, I will use this one. No, I'm not going to throw it away because I paid my money. But I like the mascara. I like it, but I don't like it because it didn't lengthen my lashes. At least to me, it didn't. Maybe you guys see something different. It did not lengthen my lashes, but it did, you know, add just a little bit of volume, especially to my bottom lash line, which is very hard to do. So I'm sorry, I had to look and make sure. The thing that I was most disappointed in is this eyeliner. It swatched beautifully. It was promising until I put it on my lid. And I did not replace it with anything, but as you can see, it is not that dark on the lid. It doesn't play well with the other shadows. It skipped, so I'm really disappointed in the eyeliner. So I'm going to try to use it maybe with a matte shadow or something to that effect. But yeah, like I said, all of these things you can get at Dollar General. Everything is $5 and under. So you have some good makeup out there. The only thing is they need to come out with some more shades of foundation. Maybe where I won't have to mix them or something. But yeah, I have a lot of more videos coming up for you guys. I appreciate your time, your patience, your love. Oh man, being back on YouTube is relaxing to me. It is so relaxing to me. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I have a lot of videos planned for you guys. I have a video coming on skincare, but it's drugstore skincare. To me, skincare does not have to be expensive, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, so watch out for that video. I know I'm late, but I'm going to film my June Boxy Charm next before we head out, and my June Ipsy Luxe box before we head out. But yes, you guys, this is the final look again. I'm in love with that highlighter and that blush. I love the way the highlighter brings out the blush. It's so pretty. So yeah, you guys, in the meantime, in between time, be safe, be blessed, have a wonderful day. Bye, y'all.